Gamers, 2025 is shaping up to be the year where our patience is finally gonna pay off. We've waited years for some of these titles, seen rumors swirl, trailers drop, and delays frustrate us, but it's all coming together. Today, we're breaking down the most anticipated games of 2025. Not just why they're hyped, but why you should be excited, and what they mean for the future of gaming. Stick around, because trust me, the lineup's worth the wait. Let's kick things off with a game that promises to revolutionize the Star Wars experience, Star Wars Eclipse. Now, this isn't your typical good versus evil Jedi adventure. Set in the High Republic era, a time when the Jedis were at the peak of their power, Eclipse dives into the part of Star Wars timeline that we've barely scratched. Quantic Dream, the studio behind the narrative masterpieces like Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human, is taking the reins. And if you've played their games, you know what this means. Branching storylines, tough moral decisions, and multiple endings based on your choices. Imagine wielding a lightsaber not just to slice through droids, but to negotiate, intimidate, and even deceive your way through galactic conflicts. The trailers have already teased us with lush environments, mystical forests, bustling spaceports, and towering Jedi temples. And the character designs? Stunning. We've glimpsed Jedi, smugglers, and mysterious new alien species. But here's the kicker. Your choices don't just impact you, they could ripple across the entire planet, alliances, and galactic power structures. Speculation time. Will Eclipse introduce a new force powers? Could we see a darker side of the Jedi Order, hinting at the eventual fall? And what about multiplayer? Imagine teaming up with your friends to tackle missions, or even playing through different factions like the Jedi or the Trade Federation. This isn't just another Star Wars game. It's potentially the most ambitious one yet. If you're not hyped for Eclipse, you might want to check your midi-chlorian count. Alright, it's finally happening. The Elder Scrolls 6 is almost here. And no, it's not just another Skyrim re-release. Bethesda's ready to deliver the next evolution in open-world RPGs. So what do we know so far? Todd Howard has been teasing this game for years, and the few glimpses we've seen point to a focus on Hammerfell, or High Rock, two regions brimming with lore and untapped potential. Hammerfell is the land of the Red Guards, known for its deserts, ancient ruins, and warring factions. High Rock, on the other hand, is a land of magic, castles, and political intrigue. Could we see both regions combined into one massive map? Now, let's talk systems. Bethesda's experience with Starfield has undoubtedly raised the bar. Imagine a Tamriel where NPCs have advanced AI, responding dynamically to your actions. What if factions not only remember your deeds, but also change their behaviors towards you in real time? What if dungeons are procedurally generated, offering endless challenges even after hundreds of hours? Magic could also get a major overhaul. In Skyrim, spells were cool but limited. What if in Elder Scrolls 6 introducing spell crafting, letting you create unique effects? Imagine combining a fireball spell with an invisibility spell for a sneaky, fiery ambush. And let's not forget, Bethesda games are playgrounds for modders. While the vanilla experience is always set to be massive, you know the modding community will take things to next levels. Giant maps, custom quests, and mechanics within weeks of release. If Skyrim was a game we played over a decade, Elder Scrolls 6 is shaping up to be the game we'll be talking about in 2035. Let's get into Marvel's Wolverine, a game that already has fans buzzing. Insomniac Games, the studio behind the critically acclaimed Spider-Man series, is handling this one, and that's a big deal. Why? Because they've proven they could take beloved characters and make them shine in ways we didn't expect. But Wolverine is a completely different beast, literally. While Spider-Man's all about agility, gadgets, and web-slinging, Wolverine is about brute force, claw-slashing combat that is raw, animalistic energy. Insomniac has already said they're going to go for a more mature tone, which means we're likely going to get a Logan-style experience. Gritty, emotional, and downright brutal. So what could the gameplay look like? Imagine a mix of open-world exploration and tight, intense combat scenarios. Wolverine's claws could be used for visceral, close-range attacks, but also interact with the environment, cutting through obstacles, climbing walls, or even tracking enemies with his heightened senses. Story-wise, this game has so much potential. Will it follow Logan's time with the X-Men? Could we see a prequel set during his Weapon X days? What about the cameos? Sabretooth as a rival boss? Deadpool as a comic relief? Possibilities are endless. With Insomniac's track record of stunning visuals, engaging gameplay, and heartfelt storytelling, Wolverine could easily become the next big Marvel gaming masterpiece. Supergiant Games completely redefined the roguelike genre with Hades, and now they're back with Hades 2. And this time, we're stepping in the shoes of Milano, the sister of Zagreus. Let's break it down. Milano isn't just another Zagreus clone. She's the goddess of ghosts, which means her journey is likely to focus on the themes of spirits, the afterlife, and confronting the Titan Kronos. The stakes? Even higher than before. Combat-wise, expect Supergiant to expand on the already addictive systems of the first game. New weapons, new abilities, and possibly new mechanics tied to Milano's ghostly powers. Imagine summoning spirits mid-fight or using special abilities to manipulate the battlefield. Then there's the storytelling. The first, Hades, gave us characters we genuinely cared about. Hades, Persephone, Thanatos, even Cerberus. Hades 2 will introduce a fresh cast of Olympian gods and titans, and you know the dialogue will be witty, sharp, and full of surprises. If you've loved the first game's blend of heart-pounding action and heartfelt story, Hades 2 is about to consume all your gaming hours all over again. Finally, we got the big one. Grand Theft Auto 6. Rockstar has been tight-lipped, but leaks and teasers have painted a picture of a game so ambitious, it might redefine open-world gaming. The setting? A return to Vice City. But this isn't just some 1980s neon-drenched city we remember. We're looking at a modern-day Vice City, complete with towering skyscrapers, sprawling suburbs, and detailed environments like swamps and small towns. And the map? Rumor has it won't just stop at Vice City. It could even be other locations linked by highways, rivers, and even air travel. But the real star? The protagonists. Rockstar is reportedly introducing a duo inspired by Bonnie and Clyde, a pair of criminals with intertwined stories. The dual protagonist system could open up new gameplay mechanics like cooperative heists, split missions, and dramatic story shifts. Let's talk about gameplay. Rockstar's aiming for an unprecedented amount of realism, cars that degrade over time, NPCs with daily routines, and a dynamic economy where your actions could affect the world around you. It isn't just a sandbox, it's a living, breathing criminal underworld. Rockstar games are always events. With GTA 6, this could be the defining game of the decade. And there you have it. 2025 is shaping up to be nothing short of legendary for gaming. From exploring the galaxy in Star Wars Eclipse, to battling the gods in Hades 2, and diving into the gritty streets of Vice City in GTA 6, every one of these games is offering something unforgettable. What makes this year so special isn't just the individual games, it's the evolution of gaming as a whole. Studios are pushing the limits of storytelling, technology, and player immersion. These aren't just games, they're worlds, stories, and experiences we get to live in. So now it's your turn. What games are you most excited for? Which one has you marking your calendar or counting down the days? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know what you can't wait to play. If you enjoyed this deep dive into 2025's most anticipated games, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming content. And be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Because trust me, this year, the hype is real and we're just getting started. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy gaming.